All right, good morning, guys. Welcome to Quarantine School Day 5. All right, so I hope you're staying healthy and safe. Stay inside. We've got the statewide stay-at-home order, so hopefully we can slow the spread of this virus. It's really important that you guys stay home, avoid gatherings of people. I know a bunch of you are coming to school today to pick up your things, your instruments, your gym clothes, things like that. I know you want to run up and rush up and hug your friends and give them high fives and things like that. Just don't do that. Stay away from them, wave at them from the parking lot. We really don't want to get too close. Once you get home with all of your stuff, this is what you need to do. You're going to plan like it's the end of the school year, but then the beginning of a new, weird, strange kind of school year. Number one, empty your backpack. You probably got an apple in there from last week that you're going to discover 3 months from now, and it's going to be disgusting. So empty your backpack, take all your things out, sort them, throw away what you don't think you need. If it's something that you think you might need for later this year, stack it up and keep it neat. You're going to set up a workspace. That's number two. Set up a workspace somewhere in your house that you're going to go to work every day. Make it a dedicated space. It could be on top of your bed, it could be the end of the dining room table, just someplace that you know you're going to go to do your work. Stack up your supplies where you know you're going to find them. And then 3, start a routine. If you're going to sleep till noon each day, go ahead and sleep till noon, but make sure that you have a routine. After you sleep till noon, you wake up and you do some work on Google Classroom, or you do some exercises, or you eat, or something like that. So set up a routine that has time for exercise, for breaks, for eating, and for work. Because you want to have a routine in place. It'll make it a lot easier to ease into a schedule where you're doing the same thing every day and you're not feeling like it's a weekend. Because right now you're so conditioned that anytime you're home, it's weekend time and you don't have to worry about school nearly as much. But that's going to change because you're going to have to think about school every weekday. Doesn't matter much what time you set the schedule. I'm not going to require that you get up at 8 o'clock each morning and check in on your computer. I will post things first thing in the morning so you have them ready for you once you wake up. But if you don't get to it till later in the day, you're probably going to be fine. Number 4, keep in mind any other people that are in your household that are going to need their own schedule. So if you're homeschooling with other siblings that are homeschooling, or you have parents that are working from home, they're going to have time that they need the computer, they're going to have time that they need certain spaces, and talk with them about their schedules so that you guys aren't getting into each other's way and butting heads. It's going to be tough living with people in close quarters for a while, and to make it easier, you got to communicate what you need. Some of you might not have time on the computer until 6 o'clock at night because your parents are using them until 6 o'clock at night. That's fine. Just make sure that you've set up your schedule so that you know that once 6 o'clock comes, then you are on it. You are ready to go and you're ready to get something done. Number 5. Check in with all of your teachers' Google Classrooms and teacher websites. Right now, everybody's setting up what they need for the rest of the school year, and it's going to look a little bit different in each classroom, but they're all setting it up. So you need to figure out what they need for each of those classes. Between now and next Friday, you got to figure that out. The things that you need for my classes. Number 1, you need Google Classroom. You guys have that, you just need to make sure that you have it online at home, that you're able to get to it from whatever device you're using. You're able to open it up and access Google Classroom, you're able to edit documents, you're able to post things like that. That's what you need to do for Google Classroom. Number 2, you need to make sure you can do TCI from home. If you're able to log into Google Classroom but TCI isn't working, we need to figure that out. Let me know, and I'll try to reach out to TCI or ETIS or whoever it needs to be to help you figure out how to get into TCI from home. That's really important because that's where we're going to do your reading of your book and answering questions online, like we've been doing in class, but it's more important now because we don't have Classroom to work on it. And then finally, for my class, Zoom. And well, a lot of other teachers are going to be doing this too. We have yesterday we had a conference where all the teachers in the school got together on Zoom, which is a video conferencing platform, and we were able to see each other talking, and For the class, I could do a demonstration, and you guys could watch, and you could come in with questions, and there's a chat in the background. You could ask questions as we're going, and people can talk about what they observe, or you could even pop in with your own demonstration, and you could show something on the screen that all the other people can watch. So I'm excited about that, but I want you guys to try downloading that app. It's free. Download it, add some of your friends, and try talking to them to see what they think about it, and you can have a chat with your friends. But practice it, get ready for it. Today at 2 o'clock, today, Friday, we're going to have a video chat on Zoom, and hopefully you guys can come in and try it out. It's not an assignment, there's nothing I'm expecting of you. I just want you to try it so that next week, when we're getting into the swing of things, you guys are comfortable with it, and you know that you can come in and ask questions and talk to the rest of the class. It'd be really good to see you guys, right? All right, mental health. We got to talk about mental health because this is huge. Right now it's a hugely stressful time for all of us, for teachers, for parents, for siblings, for classmates. I know this. I want you guys to step back, take a deep breath. Give yourself time to adjust. It's going to be all right. It's not going to be smooth. We're going to make it through this. Take it one step at a time. Most of your teachers are learning new skills that they haven't used before. A lot of your classmates are learning new skills too, like technology. Some of your teachers don't use a lot of online platforms, and suddenly they have to. So they're going to be learning that. I'm learning new things all the time. I'm trying to learn digital editing skills, although my app for that's working poorly. I'm making videos, learning how to do that, how to manage my YouTube account, and Zoom. Zoom is new to me. So bear in mind that we're all new to this. We're learning new things, and every step that we take in the right direction is going to be progress. So if you make a little mistake, don't worry about it. You make a little progress, you pat yourself on the back, and you keep going. But make sure that you reach out when you need help. One of the biggest things that you're learning right now is self-discipline. You're trying to do classwork from home, and maybe mom or dad is there to help you, or maybe not. Maybe you're doing this all on your own. But ultimately it comes down to you. We don't have a teacher in the classroom standing over your shoulder telling you that you need to do something. And you don't have classmates around you that you know are working on it at the same time. So you're like, oh, I got to work on this because we're all working on this. You might be sitting alone on your bed in your bedroom just working and trying to stay focused and stay off the computer games. That's going to be a big challenge. And I have so much respect for you as you're trying this, because I know it's not easy. It would not be easy for me. It's not easy for me now as it is. But this is going to be a huge skill that you get that's going to affect you for the rest of your life. And I've been fantasizing about this. It's amazing that this generation of kids are going to have this opportunity to develop a skill of being self-disciplined and productive on their own. And as they move into the workforce and they grow up to be adults, they're going to be able to be powerhouses of productivity, and it's amazing. And I'm already proud of you because I know you're going to accomplish so much. All right, going back to the stress, the due dates. Some of you guys have been asking about the due dates and worrying about them. Don't stress about the due dates. So the things that I assigned back before the 13th, they were going to be due, they were going to be due on the various dates along the way, and I've changed all those due dates to March 27th, which is officially our first day of teaching again, but I'll extend them again. That doesn't mean that I want you to wait until the 27th to start working again. I want you to try working from home and try doing these things along the way, try getting into a habit. If you get a little bit of science work done each day, then you're on the right track. If you add to that a little bit of science and a little bit of English each day, you're even better. A little bit of science, a little bit of English, a little bit of math, that's what you want to do. You want to make sure that you're developing that routine and developing some productivity, and every time you make a step in the right direction, you should be proud of that. Those due dates, right now they're all set for March 27th, but like I said, keep working in the right direction. 4 things that you need to work on. Number 1 is lessons 1 through 3 section 1 through 3 in lesson 8. And then lesson 8, sections 4 through 7 is the next assignment that follows behind that. Those are TCI assignments, and you want to answer those do the readings and answer those questions. After that, I'd recommend working on the poster assignment. The poster assignment was going to be a group project, but now it's going to be an individual project. And I know you can do it on your own. It's not really that difficult, but reach out for help. We can help each other through this. I know you can do this, and I'm willing to be here, and your classmates are here. We have so many options in Google Classroom. You can post questions, and we can help you figure out what you need to do. And then finally is the study guide for the test. The study guide was due for March 27th, being the day of the test. It's not going to be a test on March 27th, I promise you that. The test will probably be the following week, the following Friday, but don't worry about that yet. Just keep working on plugging away at these 4 assignments, and then I'll reschedule the test at some point once I know where everybody's at. I don't want to schedule the test until I know that you guys are ready for a test, and right now I know that you're not ready because we've had this weird break. All right, take it one step at a time. This is what you're going to do. So much to get used to. So much. Number 1, sleep. Make sure you sleep. Don't stay up all night just because you can. Make sure that you're sleeping. Develop a routine. Get a little bit of work done, and then get some exercise. Make sure you eat. Talk to somebody. It's important to talk to people, not just your family, because your family sometimes can drive you crazy, right? Stay healthy. Stay safe. All right, now for today's science news. Not really news, but old, some history, some science in there, I guess. I want to tell you about a little place I visited right before the quarantine. This was the Empire Mine. It's a state park. It is up in Grass Valley, California. This was the largest gold mine in California. They took millions of dollars worth of gold out of it. 367 miles of mine shafts under the ground. And they have this room that has a 3D map of all of the mine shafts. It's like the wires representing where the mine shafts are, and they're going down this way, and this way, and this way, and it's just an amazing 3D web of where they've dug all of these shafts, and they pulled out so much gold. And then World War II came, and they stopped. The War Department said, we don't need any gold for the war, we're not making gold bullets, so stop production of the gold. And they stopped it. Then after the war, they tried to bring it back up again, but in order to mine the gold, one of the things they had to do was they had to pump water out of the mine shafts because they were below the water table. And the cost to pump the water out and the amount of gold that they were getting out, they weren't making a profit on, they weren't making enough money. So they had to stop just for financial reasons. The price of gold versus the amount of money needed to go in to keep the shaft open. There's still gold down there, and someday somebody will probably go back in to get more gold, but it's gonna cost something to get it back up and running. I'll attach some photos from my trip, but I want you to maybe go visit it sometime after this whole thing is over. Again, guys, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.